The Olympic Games. These words evoke a sense of awe, excitement, and global unity. Every 2 years the world watches as athletes push their limits and strive for glory. From the ancient stadiums of Greece to the modern arenas of today, the Olympics have captivated humanity for centuries. This is the story of how a local Greek festival transformed into the world's greatest sporting event. We will explore the origins, the evolution, and the enduring legacy of the Olympic Games. From their humble beginnings in ancient Greece to the grand spectacle they have become today, the Olympics have always been a symbol of human achievement and unity. The modern Olympics, with their dazzling ceremonies and global participation, are a far cry from the original Games. Yet they share the same spirit of competition and excellence. Our journey takes us back in time to ancient Greece, where the first Olympic Games were held in 776 BC. These early games were a part of a religious festival held in honor of Zeus, the king of the Greek gods. We will uncover the roots of this grand event, exploring how it began as a simple foot race and evolved into a multi-sport event that included wrestling, boxing, and chariot racing. We will learn about the athletes, the rituals, and the significance of the games in ancient society. These athletes were not just competitors, they were heroes who were celebrated and immortalized in art and literature. The significance of the games in ancient society cannot be overstated. They were a unifying force in a fragmented world, bringing together people from different city-states to compete and celebrate together. The Olympics were more than just athletic competitions. They were a celebration of human potential, a display of skill and strength, and a testament to the human spirit. They were a celebration of human potential, a display of skill and strength, and a testament to the human spirit. The Olympic torch, which is lit in Olympia and carried to the host city, symbolizes the continuity between the ancient and modern games. The athletes' intense dedication and passion are evident in every competition. Their stories of perseverance and triumph inspire millions around the world. The camaraderie and sportsmanship displayed by the athletes are a reminder of the true spirit of the games. It is not just about winning, but about participating and giving one's best effort. The ancient games eventually faded, but the Olympic spirit remained dormant. The ruins of Olympia stand as a testament to the grandeur of the past and the enduring legacy of the games. The Olympic spirit remained dormant for centuries, waiting to be rekindled. The unlit torch and empty stadiums are a poignant reminder of a bygone era. We will delve into the factors that led to their decline. Political turmoil, economic difficulties, and changing social values all played a role in the eventual cessation of the ancient games. Yet, the allure of the games never truly died. The modern Olympics, revived in 1896, have grown to become a global phenomenon, bringing together athletes from all corners of the world to compete in the spirit of peace and unity. Their story would continue, thanks to the efforts of those who believed in their power to inspire and unite. In the 19th century, the Olympic Games experienced a revival. A man named Pierre de Coubertin spearheaded this movement, driven by a vision of peace and international cooperation through sports. We will explore his efforts to revive the Games and the establishment of the International Olympic Committee. The modern Olympic Games were born, ushering in a new era for this ancient tradition. Our journey begins in the western Peloponnese, in a valley where the Alpheus and Cledeos rivers meet. Here lies Olympia, the birthplace of the Olympic Games. More than just a sporting venue, Olympia was a sacred site, a sanctuary dedicated to Zeus, the king of the gods in Greek mythology. The ancient Greeks believed that this hallowed ground held a special significance, a place where mortals could connect with the divine. The Olympic Games were deeply intertwined with religious beliefs and practices. These games were not just a series of athletic contests, but a profound expression of the Greek spirit and their devotion to the gods. Every 4 years, athletes and spectators from all over the Greek world would gather in Olympia, a sacred site dedicated to Zeus, to participate in this grand event. The air would be filled with anticipation and reverence as the Greeks believed that their performances were offerings to the gods. They were held in honor of Zeus, the most powerful god in the Greek pantheon. Zeus, the king of the gods, was revered for his power and wisdom. His presence was felt throughout the games, from the opening ceremonies to the final celebrations. The athletes competed not only for personal glory but also to honor Zeus, seeking his favor and blessings. Victories were seen as a sign of divine approval, and winners were often celebrated as heroes who had pleased the gods. The games were not merely a sporting competition, but a religious festival, a time for the Greeks to pay homage to their chief deity. The festival included various religious rituals, sacrifices, and feasts, all aimed at honoring Zeus. Priests and priestesses played a crucial role in these ceremonies, ensuring that the gods were properly worshipped. The entire event was a blend of athletic prowess and spiritual devotion, reflecting the holistic nature of Greek culture. At the heart of Olympia stood the magnificent Temple of Zeus, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. This grand temple was a testament to the architectural and artistic achievements of the Greeks. Its massive columns and intricate sculptures were designed to inspire awe and reverence. Pilgrims from all over Greece would visit the temple to offer their prayers and seek blessings from Zeus. The temple was not just a place of worship, but also a symbol of the unity and strength of the Greek people. Inside, a colossal gold and ivory statue of the god, sculpted by the renowned Phidias, dominated the sanctuary. This statue was considered one of the greatest masterpieces of ancient art. Standing at over 40 feet tall, it depicted Zeus seated on his throne, holding a scepter and a statue of Nike, the goddess of victory. The sheer size and grandeur of the statue left visitors in awe, reinforcing the divine presence of Zeus in the temple. It was a constant reminder of the power and majesty of the king of the gods. This awe-inspiring statue served as a constant reminder of the divine presence that permeated the games. It was a symbol of the connection between the mortal and the divine, a bridge between the human world and the realm of the gods. The statue of Zeus was not just a work of art, but a focal point of worship and reverence. It embodied the spirit of the Olympic Games, where athletic excellence and religious devotion came together in a celebration of human potential and divine favor. The ancient Olympic Games were open only to free-born Greek men. Women, slaves, and foreigners were prohibited from participating or even attending the Games. This exclusion reflected the social hierarchies and cultural norms of ancient Greece. Pause 5S. While the ancient Olympic Games were a stage for the most skilled athletes, they also embodied the spirit of competition and excellence. Each participant, regardless of their background, shared a common goal: to achieve glory and honor for themselves and their city-state. The intense rivalries and the sheer determination of the athletes created an atmosphere charged with excitement and anticipation. Pause 3S. If you're enjoying this journey through the history of the Olympic Games, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the past. Pause 5S. The Games were not merely about winning but about striving for excellence, embodying the ideal of arete, which means virtue or excellence. This relentless pursuit of greatness was at the heart of the ancient Olympic spirit, a legacy that continues to inspire athletes around the world today. Pause 2S. Now let's take a look beyond the arena and explore the cultural significance of the Olympic Games. The Olympic Games were more than just athletic competitions. They were a pan-Hellenic festival, a gathering that transcended the political and social divisions of the Greek world. People from all walks of life flocked to Olympia, not just to witness the athletic spectacles, but also to participate in a vibrant cultural exchange. The ancient Olympic Games, a beacon of unity and athleticism for centuries, did not endure forever. As the Greek world changed, so too did the Games, gradually losing their original spirit and succumbing to external pressures. The decline of the Games was a gradual process, a slow fade of glory that mirrored the waning power of the civilization that birthed them. The conquest of Greece by the Roman Empire in the 2nd century BC marked a turning point in the history of the Olympic Games. The Romans, with their pragmatic approach to governance and their love of spectacle, brought about significant changes to the Games, both positive and negative. Pause 5S. The integration of the Olympic Games into Roman culture was a complex process. While the Romans admired the Greek emphasis on athletic prowess and competition, they also sought to infuse the Games with their own values and traditions. This period saw the introduction of new events, such as chariot racing and gladiatorial contests, which were designed to entertain the masses and showcase the might of the Roman Empire. Pause 5s. The grandeur of the games was amplified, with more elaborate ceremonies and increased participation from athletes across the vast Roman territories. However, the original spirit of the Olympics, rooted in religious reverence and the pursuit of excellence, began to wane under the weight of Roman spectacle and political agendas. Pause 5s. Despite these changes, the Olympic Games continued to be a symbol of unity and competition, reflecting the evolving dynamics of the ancient world. This transformation under Roman influence set the stage for future shifts that would eventually lead to the Games' decline. Pause 5s. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content on the history and development of the Olympic Games. By the 4th century AD, the Roman Empire, facing internal strife and external threats, was in decline. Christianity, once a persecuted sect, had become the official religion of the empire, and its adherents viewed the Olympic Games, with their pagan origins and emphasis on physical prowess, with suspicion and disapproval. The ancient Olympic Games may have faded into history, but the spirit of competition and the pursuit of athletic excellence never truly died. Throughout the centuries, echoes of Olympia reverberated in various forms, reminding the world of the unifying power of sports. In the 19th century, these echoes grew louder, fueled by a confluence of factors that set the stage for the revival of the Olympic Games. Among the many individuals who dreamed of reviving the Olympic Games, one name stands out: Pierre de Coubertin, a young French aristocrat with a passion for history, education, and sports. Coubertin believed that sports had the power to not only develop physical strength and character but also to promote peace and understanding among nations. In 1894, Coubertin organized a congress in Paris, inviting representatives from sporting organizations around the world to discuss the future of athletics and the possibility of reviving the Olympic Games. The Congress, held at the Sorbonne, was attended by delegates from 12 countries, a testament to Coubertin's growing influence and the resonance of his vision. Section 4. Early Steps and Growing Pains. The 1896 Athens Games, though a far cry from the global spectacle the Olympics would become, were a resounding success, capturing the world's imagination and marking a pivotal moment in the revival of the Olympic spirit. Over 240 athletes from 14 nations, predominantly from Europe, competed in 9 sports, including athletics, swimming, cycling, gymnastics, and wrestling. Section 1. A global gathering takes shape. The early 20th century witnessed the Olympic Games gradually evolving into a truly global event. The 1912 Stockholm Games, hailed as the first modern Olympics due to their exemplary organization and the introduction of electronic timing devices, attracted over 2,400 athletes from 28 nations, a significant increase in participation. The Games showcased a diverse range of sports, including athletics, swimming, fencing, equestrian, and the newly introduced modern pentathlon. Section 2. Triumph and Turmoil. The 1930s were a decade of both triumph and turmoil for the Olympic Games. This period was marked by significant global events that influenced the world of sports in profound ways. The 1932 Los Angeles Games, held during the Great Depression, faced financial challenges but ultimately proved to be a success, showcasing the resilience of the Olympic spirit amidst adversity. Despite the economic hardships, the Games managed to bring together athletes from around the world, fostering a sense of unity and hope. The Games were notable for the introduction of the Olympic Village, a dedicated housing complex for athletes. This innovation not only provided a comfortable and secure environment for the competitors, but also encouraged camaraderie and cultural exchange among them. The concept of the Olympic Village has since become a staple of the Games, evolving with each edition to better serve the needs of the athletes. Another significant tradition that began in 1932 was the use of a victory podium and the playing of national anthems during medal ceremonies. These elements added a new level of prestige and emotion to the Games, allowing athletes to celebrate their achievements in a more formal and memorable manner. The sight of athletes standing on the podium with their national flags raised and anthems playing has since become one of the most iconic images of the Olympic Games, symbolizing the triumph of human spirit and the pursuit of excellence. The aftermath of World War II brought about profound changes to the world order, and the Olympic Games, reflecting these transformations, entered a new era. The 1948 London Games, known as the Austerity Games due to the post-war rationing and economic challenges, were a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of sports to unite nations. Athletes from war-torn countries competed alongside those from victorious nations, symbolizing the hope for a more peaceful future. The Olympic Games, over the course of the late 20th and early 21st centuries, continued to evolve into the global spectacle we know today, a celebration of athleticism, international cooperation, and human achievement. The Games have grown in scale and scope, attracting thousands of athletes from over 200 nations, competing in a wide array of sports, from traditional disciplines like athletics and swimming to newer additions like snowboarding and BMX racing. Today, the Olympic Games are more than just a sporting event. They are a global phenomenon with far-reaching influence on sports, culture, and society. The Games serve as a catalyst for change, promoting athletic development, fostering international cooperation, and inspiring generations of athletes and spectators alike. Their impact can be felt in the lives of individuals, in the policies of nations, and in the collective consciousness of humanity. Despite their many positive contributions, the Olympic Games also face challenges and criticisms in the 21st century. Concerns about the Games' environmental impact, the high costs of hosting, and the potential for commercialization and corruption have led to calls for reform and a re-evaluation of the Games' role in modern society. From the ancient plains of Olympia to the modern stadiums of today, the Olympic Games have transcended time, captivating hearts and minds for millennia. We've journeyed from the Games' humble beginnings as a local religious festival to their evolution into a global spectacle, a testament to human potential and the unifying force of sportsmanship. Today, as athletes prepare to etch their names into Olympic history, we're reminded of the Games' far-reaching impact. The Olympics inspire us to push our limits, to embrace diversity, and to strive for a more peaceful and united world.